I mean, I did get a glimpse here, and there's no kind of like sudden, deceleration or acceleration. We're still kind of range bound, and maybe that explains why the market is.
Yeah, I would agree with ADP's numbers and what the economists are saying. Overall recruiter sentiment ticked down from 3.5 last month to 3.3. So it's certainly not as exciting. We also saw that the increase in salaries only reported by 42% of the recruiters. So we're not seeing big giant salary increases either. And that was really in the 40 to 80,000 salary band and the 80 to $100,000 band. The other thing that was really interesting is that the in-person roles, as you see on the screen, overtook hybrid and remote. In-person, hospitality, leisure, healthcare is actually up again. So we're really seeing that. The other thing that's really interesting to sort of counter this is that when it came to candidate sentiment also ticked down, and candidates, as reported by the recruiters, their first priority was compensation, far and away compensation. So they're leaving a job to make more money, and they're taking a job to make more money. But if the salaries aren't increasing enough, they're not going to take that. So if you look at last month's numbers, you saw quit rates tick down and hiring rates tick up. And I think that's probably in line with what's going to happen now as well.
So is it a significant moderation in compensation? Because, obviously that's going to be under close scrutiny by the Fed.
Yeah, I don't think it's significant. 42% of the recruiters reported salary increases, but the increases were really in that $40,000 to $80,000 band. So it's not these significant salary increases. Again, I think it's the hospitality, the travel, the healthcare roles that we're seeing, as opposed to the business services and the IT roles that are probably seeing the tick downward in terms of overall salary.
Yeah, and so, we were kind of bubblicious in the labor market a year ago. Where are we today? Are we back to quote unquote normal? Is it worse or slower than normal? What do you think?
Yeah, so first off, quit rates are down from last month. You looked at the JOLT report, but they're still 8% higher than they were pre-pandemic. We still 3.8 million people quit their jobs in April. Over 6 million people were hired in April. So these are still very, very large numbers of movement that's going around. It's certainly not the great resignation. It's not the great reshuffling. It's, I think, being more concerted or being more controlled in the decisions that people are making. I know there could be a recession coming. I need to make more money. I'm going to be careful about moving a job. I'm not going to be quitting as fast. I think hiring also is happening. It's happening a little bit faster than it was happening before. We're seeing more hiring taking place now, and that would really bode well for industries where they're in that $40,000 to $80,000 range, where I could actually hire in more volumes. But if the sentiment is down on the recruiters, that would say it's not as exciting. It's not as this prolific hiring as it was certainly a year ago.
Yeah. And I thought it was, medical health care always in demand, but there was actually a little bit of a decline in travel and tourism and that sort of thing.
A little bit surprised there, too. So every now and then there's a little bit of a blip. And then when the report comes out, I'm like, you see, we called it. Right. So it's always interesting to see how it looks.
Evan, thanks for your time and for joining us today. We appreciate it.